So this is the Junior Cert Higher Level 2019 Paper 1, Question 1. There are 85 students in third year in NAME school. 2/5 of the students do business studies. Work out the number of students that do not do business studies. Okay, so the first thing I want to do there is I want to work out the number of students that do business studies. Okay, so 2/5 of the students do business studies, so that's 2/5 of the full amount, which is 85. And if we multiply 2/5 by 85, that will tell us how many students do business studies, and that works out to be 34 people. Okay, so the number of students that do business is 34. So in order to work out the number of people that do not do business, what we need to do is we need to take the full amount of 85, and we need to take away the students that do business studies, which is 34. So 85, take away your 34, leaves you with 51 people. So the answer there for part A is 51. That brings us on there to part B. So in part B, we were told that 26 students in third year do art. Work out the percent of the students in the year group that do art. So when we're working out percentages, we take the amount that we're, the portion that we're given, so 26 out of the full amount, which was 85, because there was 85 in the year group, and multiply that by 100. So sometimes they say multiply by 100 over 1, which is the same thing. So 26 divided by 85 multiplied by 100 leaves you with 30.58823529. And it says here correct to one decimal place. So what we can do there is we can bring that back to one decimal place. In order to check one decimal place, you count back one decimal place, have your imaginary line, and you look at the number that follows. If this number here is 5 or greater than 5, it means that the number before has to round up. So in this case, it does round up, and it rounds up to 30.6. Okay. So that there brings us on to part C. Okay, so the ratio of students, teachers in NAME school is 15:1. So in other words, for every 15 students there is in the class, there is one teacher. School hired one extra teacher. While the number of students stayed the same, the new ratio of students to teachers is A:1, where A is an element of rational numbers. Okay. So put a tick in the correct box to show which statement is true. Tick one box only. Give your example to support the answer. So will A be greater than 15? Will A be equal to 15? Or will A be less than 15? So we know just out of, if you were to rationalize this, if there was 15 students in a class for every one teacher, and if you hired one more teacher, obviously the number of the teacher to student ratio is going to be slightly lower. So there's going to be less students in the class for every teacher. So A is going to be lower. Example 2, so say for instance there was 15 students in a class and there was one teacher. Let's say we use that ratio. If we were to scale it up and say there was 150 students in a school, which means there'd be 10 teachers. If we were to hire one more teacher, then all of a sudden we'd have 11 teachers, so 150 students. So obviously if we were to find out what that is with respect to one teacher, we divide this by 11 and divide this by 11, and we get left with 13.636. 13.636 is obviously less than 15. So we're going to go for A being less than. Okay, and that is 2019, Paper 1, Question 1.